What's up, everybody? Merry freaking Christmas to you. It's Christmas Day, and you know what? I decided to do something just a little bit different today. I decided to bring on a special guest, one of my very, very good friends. You guys all know him. He is known by many, many names. The Full Matty, the Madman, the Bear Whisperer, Matt Williams. What's going on, Matt? Good to see you, man.
Merry Christmas,
Fucking
brother.
Merry Christmas, man. Oh my God.
Merry Christmas to you.
I'm so excited to have Matt here. As you guys know, Matt's a very good friend of mine, and it's just really cool to be able to do my Christmas episode with one of my very good friends. So, Matt, why don't you tell us what we have today? I'm not even going to take over this one. You tell us what we have today.
I don't know. It's a Rush beer, I
It
believe.
is a Rush beer.
I bought it for you for Christmas.
You did.
Yeah, a little gift.
It's very nice. Matt is, he always comes through. Me and Matt quite often pick up beers for each other during work, and we'll bring them into work and kind of secretly,
Pass them along, you know.
I mean, because we're not allowed to have beer at work, but we exchange beers quite often.
Makes
now-
the day interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't drink them at work, though.
No.
We never drink them at work,
Never.
no matter what anybody might tell you. So Matt had actually mentioned this to me just before he brought this to me. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of the band Rush. And
Amazing band.
Yeah, and I've done several of their beers. And Matt came up to me one day. He's like, "Hey," he goes, "have you had this this new Rush beer?" And I'm like, "Which one?" Because I was pretty sure that I had done most of them. And he's like, "I don't know. It's called like X-1 or something." I'm like, "No, I've never had it." He's like, "Dude," he goes, "I'll pick you one up." And literally the next day, Matt picked one up and said, "I got you, bro. No problem." And these are not cheap beers
Oh,
by
it broke
any
the
means.
bank.
Yeah, these are not cheap beers. These run probably like between the $13 and $15 range.
There, yeah.
For a 500 ml. So today, I'm going to be opening up my Christmas present. This is the Rush XANABREW 2. It's also called the X1, which we talked about earlier. It's kind of confusing because I did do a XANABREW beer not too long ago. So if this is XANABREW 2, shouldn't it be called X2?
I would think so.
You would think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is a 500 ml extra strong beer. You guys know how we are in Canada. We always have to say, "Oh, it's a strong beer." This is a Belgian style extra strong black ale. I'm really interested about this. It also has black cherry and Cabernet grape skins. Now, if you guys have watched any of my Rush videos, you know that Rush has a tendency to do a lot of wine adjuncts in it. Like this one's got the grape skins. I think the last one I did had like a Merlot kind of wine. So they always have like a wine kind of taste. Now, before we decided to record this, I read the back of the bottle, and I'm gonna have a hard time reading this once again. Because it's very
so small.
It's very small print, and the one word I'm like, "Hey Matt, what is this word?" He's like, "I've never seen that word before in my entire life." So on the back it says, "One day, Lurxist, Lerxst." I don't know what that word is. "And I were zooming through the galaxy when we got very thirsty. Hey, Lurxist." I don't. Is that maybe
Is that
that's
a word?
Maybe that's a Rush
Lyric
word
or something, yeah.
I don't know, and I feel like a complete retard if I don't know that. Anyway, "Hey Lexhurst," I said. "Hey, yeah," he said. "Are you thirsty?" I said, and he laughed. "Of course I am." So naturally, we zipped into the black hole, figuring it was the place, and black hole, figuring it was the place to find. Oh God, it's so hard to read this.
Having a conversation with yourself.
Yeah, exactly. An extra strong black ale, and yay, we found some fabulous X1 beer, but we were never heard from again. Okay, that was probably the worst reading I've ever done on it. Maybe I'll try and zoom in on this. It is
Good luck.
really, really freaking small to start with, and it's in like a weird font,
Yes,
which
yes.
is hard to read. Like the font is very. It's a weird font. Anyway, who gives a shit,
Yeah.
Shane?
Talking Shane.
Yeah, exactly. Get into the beer.
Holy crow.
If I
Crack
did-
that open.
Exactly. And if I didn't tell you guys, this is a 10%er. Now, with the exception of the Rush Golden Ale, which I think was 5 or 5.5, all of the Rush beers have been just bangers. And of course, once again, we have the Starman cap, which is on every single beer that Rush has done from Henderson's. All right, so I'm kind of excited about this. And this is dark. Oh, it is a black.
it's a black ale.
Yeah, it's a black ale.
Yeah. Nice cascade.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh, that is coming up pretty. That is coming up pretty. Yeah, I'm excited to try this. I'm excited to just be here hanging out with my buddy Matt just around Christmas time. And just, I mean, really, because that's what Christmas is about. Matt, as you guys know, like I was saying earlier, Matt is in the same industry as I am. We work together. And the holidays are kind of stressful for us because we work the holidays. We work every Christmas, every New Year's, crap like that.
Very busy time.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous busy. So it's nice just to have this time, like I said, with good friends like Matt, and just enjoy a nice beer and have a fantastic
Oh,
time.
thanks, Shane. You're making me feel warm inside. You know, and,
Hey, I appreciate you buying
well,
this
it
beer
is
for everybody.
Christmas,
Yeah, for sure. All right, so let's get a nose on this, Matt, and let's see what we're in for.
Good.
Yeah. Of course, I got my nose right in the freaking foam as always.
Little coffee note.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a coffee in there. I'm not picking up any of the cherry. It did say cherry,
Yeah,
I
it
think,
did.
right? Yeah, with black cherry and grape skins. I don't know if I'm picking up either one of those. Almost like, but I'm getting like you said, like that little coffee, that just slight roast. Like there's not a whole lot on the aroma.
I think maybe on the initial, just like when you smell it, the initial smell, I don't know, it's maybe a little fruity for a second.
Yeah, it just.
And then it turns into coffee.
Yeah, and that's probably just the grape skins they said they used, right? All right, well, let's see how it tastes, Matt. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much
Cheers.
for supplying this beer.
Hey,
Merry
anytime,
Christmas,
buddy.
man.
Merry Christmas.
I gotta have some more. Hang on.
I can taste those grape skins, for sure. Now that I taste it, the smell's coming. Now,
This is a very unique beer.
it's different.
I can honestly say I have never tasted a beer like this before. This is,
Ooh, it's strong too.
yeah, like you definitely get that little bit of that. You can tell it's a strong beer. You
Yeah.
get that alcohol burn in it.
Yeah.
This is so. After 3.5 years of doing beer reviews, this is throwing me for a bit of a loop because I'm very unfamiliar with a lot of the flavors that are going on here.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can tell that it's a higher alcohol beer.
Bit of a wine flavor, like the Cabernet.
Yeah, you're getting a little bit like you said, like the grape skins. You are tasting that little bit of grape.
And a little coffee note.
A little
Kind of
coffee.
strange, right?
But I'm not getting that black cherry
No.
that it says, because it does say black cherry and the grape skins, but it's a very unique flavor that I've never ever tasted before. To me, this is one of those beers that you find very interesting because you're having a hard time with it. Like it's not like an IPA where you grab an IPA and you're like, oh, okay, this one tastes like pineapple, and oh, hey, this one's got really mango forward. This one has a whole bunch of different flavors that I'm not accustomed to, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around it.
It's tart right on the tip of your tongue as soon as you drink it. A little tartness, and then that little alcohol burn, that coffee note. It's good. I like it.
It's not a bad beer. It's just so. Again, it's confusing me because it's not something that I'm familiar with, and it's like being dropped into a foreign country where you're trying to like interact with people, but they all speak a different language, and you're trying to do your best, but you're like, hey, you seem like a really nice person, and you're trying to interact with them. And that's exactly what this beer is. This beer is a really nice person that I'm trying to interact with, but I don't understand it. Right? That's exactly what this is.
Good analogy.
That's the best I can come up with.
Yeah.
It's smooth. It goes down pretty easy. It's not
Yeah.
overly carbonated, but I think with this style of beer, I don't think you'll want it overly carbonated.
No.
Because it's going to probably take away from a little bit of the taste that it has in there. It's unique. This is probably one of the most unique beers I've ever had. It is definitely different from anything I've ever had. So, on a scale of 1 to 5, it's not a bad beer. It doesn't taste bad. It's unique. You can drink it, 10% alcohol. Like I said, you notice that alcohol just a little teeny bit. You know what? I'm going to go 3.5 because I don't know anything better to rate it at because I'm still really confused by the flavor.
That's exactly what I was thinking. 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're looking for a unique beer, and Rush has just been like with, obviously they work with Henderson's Brewery, and that's who does their beers for them. And a lot of their stuff has like wine or something in it. And it's just, it's almost kind of refreshing to have something that's different, like out of the norm. Because like, I mean, you can drink 50 IPAs and 45 of them will be pine and mango flavored.
Right.
Like it's, they don't vary very much. With Rush, they've done something a little bit unique this time. We might have to crack into the other bottle because I'm still very confused.
I had one at home too. I should have brought it.
Exactly. Oh, I told Matt not to bring his because this is like a 10% beer, and he had to
I
travel.
gotta drive home, so.
So I said, don't bring it, and I kind of wish you brought it now
Right.
because I need to drink more of this because I'm very confused.
Well, I'll bring it into work. How's
There
that?
you go.
Right?
We'll have a couple little sips at work. Anyway, guys.
Yeah.
That's, hey, our big Christmas spectacular. Yeah, it's whatever. It is what it is. I want to thank my buddy Matt. Always good to see you, man. I love this guy. He's absolutely awesome. Absolute pleasure to have him here. So everybody out there, I hope you guys had an absolutely fantastic Christmas today. Have a happy New Year. And don't forget to check out my New Year's episode where I'm going to recap a bunch of the stuff that I've did over the past year, including this guy dying on All By Myself Season 2.
Which was amazing, amazing acting, right?
It was amazing.
Right?
Everybody acted amazing on that show. Anyway, guys, thank you
Yeah.
so much for watching. Like I said, don't forget to tune into my New Year's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Matt, thank you once again for hooking me up with some fantastic fucking beers, buddy.
Hey, anytime.
You're an absolute champ. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We will see you next year for our New Year's episode.
Merry Christmas.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.